What is going on, everyone? Gaston is Photo here, and today we're gonna be shooting high-speed sync, but we're gonna be shooting with a 4-light setup. So I have my supermodel right here. This is Julia, and Julia Instagram is
Asian Queen 1.
We're gonna be shooting with Goddard's products today. 8600 is light 8, B is 8400. Then we have the gel, which is an 8200, and we have a fill light, which is an 8200. That's gonna be taking care of the shadows under her chin. So we actually measure all the lights right now, and we're gonna start shooting, so let's get started. We're gonna try to create different effects by simply turning lights on and off and without modifying the settings. That's the goal. So just so you guys know, my shutter speed right now is 160. I'm shooting f11 and my ISO is also 160. The reason why I have my shutter speed at 160 is because we're filming right now, so I need this light, but at the same time, I'm f11 to get as much detail as possible on her face, and also just to get everything black when I'm not shooting with light. So that's the goal, so I can control the entire ambience and the entire exposure of this photo shoot. And by the way, this is the new flashpoint trigger, which it allows you to access everything here without going into menu, so it's really, really good. So we have it right now with a different look, and we still have light C, which is this one right here, which is filling in a little bit under the chin, but also is adding a little bit of light to tell the details from the black dress, and that looks really nice, very good. Great. We're gonna turn on light B right now because we're getting a lot of shadows on that side, and I wanna fill it in a little bit more. Light A is 1/16 and B is 1/32. There are several things that you can do when you change lens after you have everything completely settled. The one thing that you can do is maybe you can step down the lens because you don't want to mess around the lights if you're really, really happy. Otherwise, I'm going to have to like tweak all lights, and probably I'm going to go back to the lens. So what I'm going to try to do right now is just simply bring it to f11 or f7.1, something like that. So I moved the light B because I want the light to feather her head rather than really filling the side of the face. We got that one as the main light, so we're gonna see the result we get. I'm not gonna remeter the lights or anything like that, so I'm just gonna go and make adjustment as needed. We're gonna be shooting with two lights right now. We're gonna shoot with red, and we're gonna shoot with the main light A, so we'll see what we get. I want to get that double contrast effect. So what we're doing is we're adding some accent with a green gel back there, so it's kind of like feathering the background and, you know, creating some contrast, some pop. Right now I'm trying with a different aperture because I'm actually shooting against the background and I'm casting some colors on the background, and it has a couple of wrinkles, so I cranked up the aperture so I can actually blur those defects and really get a nice even background blurred out. Usually I would shoot portraits about f11, but right now I went to f2, and obviously I have to change my shutter speed. So my settings on my camera changed in this case, but not the lights. What I'm gonna do is something that I haven't done with this light. I'm gonna crank up this light and use this as my main source. So it's gonna be very dramatic because the light is gonna be casting from the bottom up. So it's gonna create some harsh shadow, you know, around her cheeks, her eye sockets, lips. So we'll see how it looks. All right, so we go back with light A on, light B on. And we're gonna go back to D. We're gonna go to 132. It was 1/4, so now it's gonna be 132, pretty soft again. So for this part, I actually decided to shoot with like all lights on, and we're gonna modify a lot of the settings in camera. We're gonna modify the shutter speed. I really wanna expose the background really wide. Probably gonna blow it out a little bit. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge because I'm gonna try not to change the lights, play with these lights that I have right here, see what we can get. Obviously, I get much more power from this light, so just gotta see how these lights are gonna take care of the background. So today's challenge was to shoot with 4 lights. We shot with a gel light. We basically used the light for backgrounds and create rim lights. And then we shot with a bottom light that was actually a fill light. So as you can see, they're rectangular. Kept that one at very low power. Light A, that one right there, we used it mainly as the main light, and then light B, obviously secondary light. So we were trying different things. She was actually really easy to work with. Make sure to follow her on Instagram at
Asian Queen 1.
And remember, follow me at Gaston S Photo, subscribe to the channel, drop your comments down below and let me know what would you like to see next. I'm gonna be doing a lot of this type of shoots out of the studio and kind of like giving you guys my recipe for my setup. So I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.